Disbursement. And the person that is talking in this particular VN is expressing frustration over numerous failures of promises and consistent changing of time of disbursement. He said a lot of things and he talks about when this grant started and how it started, and up to now we have been going back and forth without disbursement. He talked about beneficiaries suffering financially and some who have to borrow money to even sell property to ensure their slot in the grant ecosystem. He also talked about the ultimatum. Please pay attention to him and we will come back and round up this message.
Good morning, every beneficiary of various grants in Nigeria. When I say every beneficiary, I mean from the stakeholders to the coordinators to the mother NGOs, their partners, down to the subscribers of various grants in Nigeria. I am making this voice note because of the numerous promises that we have heard or has experienced in this grant ecosystem. I have been in this ecosystem since 2019, and it has been from one story to another. We are forced to call the grant ecosystem a chameleon because you will come to a point where you feel that the disbursement will unfailingly will not fail again. But the next meeting that will go and come out, it will be a different story entirely. Look at on the 3rd of November, that was fixed. Everybody believed that it will not exceed that day again. Today is what? 29th of the same November. Nothing has been done yet. I thank everybody for their patience. Every subscriber in this grant, I want to sincerely appreciate you and thank you from the bottom of my heart for being so patient. Everyone in this grant ecosystem has a shock absorber. We have endured all the promises and fail, yet despite the fact that we borrowed money to subscribe, some sells their property to subscribe, believing that this grant is coming within the shortest time, but yet to no avail. But I come your way again to tell you that God that brought this grant to us has also given us an avenue to push. Despite our silence, we can still push. God brought the grant community decide movement, headed by President Reverend Moses. He has shown us the way. He brought Moses to the children of Israelites, and he has brought Moses again unto us in the grant ecosystem. It is time for us to stand up and put it in a high gear. After the outcome of today's meeting, if there is nothing vital, if it is still promiscuous, then at this time we continue tweeting. We tweet to wherever we can tweet to. It will come to a point, it is our right to benefit from this grant. It is our right. So it has come to a point that when you are expecting something and it doesn't come at the right time, you don't care anymore. You do whatever you can do to make it come. Because all these years that has passed by, we have been expecting to have this grant. If anybody tell me that we will not be disbursed to between April, May, and June, I will never believe it. But look at us today. On the 29th of November, grant has not been disbursed in Nigeria. It has been cock and bull stories. Either IMF is in Nigeria, or Nigeria is traveling to sign an agreement, or they have given Nigeria ultimatum, from one lie stage to another. How long are we going to remain in this state of expectation? Yes, it is our right. Yes, we are patient, yet we are following due process. But doesn't due process has limit? Does it continue forever? Other countries that grant has been disbursed to, is this how their due process, is this how they follow due process? I am not here to waste much of your time, but I believe a word is enough for the wise. We all can see how far they have tossed us and brought us back, and they keep tossing us and bringing us back. So at this point, an average subscriber of grant in this ecosystem should prepare his or herself for tweeting, unlimited tweeting to whatever platform at the right time. Immediately we get the order from our president. I mean the president of GCDM. Let's get ourselves prepared. Good morning once again, and I wish you a wonderful day. I pray that the outcome of this meeting is going to be straight to disbursement and alert. God bless you and have a wonderful day.
All right, I believe you heard what he said. If you ask me, I agree with him. I totally agree with him about the delay we have been having in the grant ecosystem, about the situation, about the promises, and about not fulfilling the promises. It is heartbreaking when people promise you and at the end of the day they fail to deliver on their promises. It should be a shame on their own part. People who are managing this grant ecosystem, who are managing this NGO, should be shame of themselves. They should cover their eyes in shame for failing to deliver on their mandate and on their promises to the masses. And the worst of all is that the masses are the one receiving the bonds of all this delay, of all these failures, of not doing what they should do. It is very important we take note of these people who are coming outside to give us promises and without any backup or any fulfillment. If I can't recall how many times they have promised us and they failed. When you go to the comment section, it's still the same thing that is happening. People are asking how many times will they promise us and how many times will the government give out approval? How many times will the NGOs come outside to say they have been cleared? Or how many times they have come outside to say they have received money? Or how many times have they come outside to tell the subscriber that they should get ready that this week, next month, and so on and so forth? It is not a welcome development in the grant ecosystem. We can do better than this. How do we move forward from here? I'm asking you as a grant subscriber, how do we move forward? I'm waiting for you to hear from you in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the update.